The Middle Ages were a time of great faith. Christians believed in the sanctity of Jerusalem. They called it the Holy Land. In the 11th century, this belief sparked the Crusades. These were religious wars. Their goal was to reclaim Jerusalem from Muslim rule. The First Crusade had some success. It established Crusader states in the Holy Land, but the fight for control continued. Edessa was one of the Crusader states. It stood as a Christian stronghold. In 1144, the Muslim leader Zengi captured Edessa. This was a devastating blow to the Crusaders. It sent shockwaves through Europe. The fall of Edessa was more than a military defeat, it was a symbolic defeat. It showed the fragility of Christian control in the Holy Land. Pope Eugene III called for a Second Crusade. He wanted to reclaim Edessa and defend the Holy Land. His call was answered by powerful monarchs. King Louis VII of France joined the crusade. King Conrad III of Germany also pledged his support. Many ordinary people also answered the call. They were driven by faith. They believed their sins would be forgiven if they fought for God. In 1147, the Crusaders began their journey east. Louis VII led the French army. They departed from Metz. Conrad III led the German forces. They took a different route. The Crusaders faced many challenges. The journey was long and difficult. The weather was unpredictable. Disease spread quickly amongst the travelers. Section 5. A perilous journey. The Crusaders were, well, ill-prepared for the harsh conditions. Many perished along the way. Those who survived faced constant danger. Muslim forces harassed them, and bandits preyed on the weary travelers. The journey, it really took its toll on the Crusaders' morale. They began to question the wisdom of their mission. Section 6. Gathering in Acre. Despite the hardships, the Crusaders eventually reached the Holy Land. They gathered in the city of Acre. Here, leaders debated their next move. They needed to decide on a target. Some argued for retaking Edessa. Others believed Damascus was a more strategic target. Damascus was a wealthy and important city. Capturing it would be a significant victory. Section 7. The Siege of Damascus begins. The Crusader leaders decided to attack Damascus. In 1148, they laid siege to the city. The Siege of Damascus was a disaster from the start. The Crusaders were outnumbered. They lacked a cohesive plan. The Muslim defenders were well prepared. They fought fiercely to protect their city. Section 8. Defeat at Damascus. The siege dragged on for weeks. The Crusaders made little progress. Internal divisions weakened their resolve. They argued amongst themselves. They lacked a unified command. The Muslims exploited these weaknesses. They launched counterattacks. They harassed the Crusader camps. The Crusaders were forced to retreat. Their retreat was disorganized and costly. Many were killed or captured. Section 9. The Crusade's enduring legacy. The Second Crusade was a failure. It achieved none of its objectives. The Crusaders failed to retake Edessa. They failed to capture Damascus. Their defeat had far-reaching consequences. It damaged the reputation of the Crusades. It weakened the Crusader states in the Holy Land. But the Second Crusade was not without significance. It showed the power of religious zeal. It highlighted the complexities of warfare in the Middle Ages. Please like, share, and subscribe for more historical journeys.